in your own. I want to ask you something. Have you Are you currently crushing on someone? Are you currently crushing on someone? Because I think I am. Is that still socially acceptable? Is that still socially acceptable? I feel like I am not socially acceptable. But it's okay. Are you? Are you though? Are you though? And it's weird. I want to tell you something about it. This person, I have met this person. We have met. Yeah, that's the proper word, so that it feels more equal. Like equal. We met, if I remember correctly, 3 years ago. We met 3 years ago. But there were just very limited. I think I have only seen him the first year. I think I have only seen him once or twice, or maybe once. Then the second year, almost the same kind of amount of instances where we existed closely. And at first, when I saw him, the first thing that I thought was that, or felt, because sometimes it's hard for me to think in words. So first thing I felt was that this is such a charming tombstone. He's just such a charming tombstone. He gives off that, you know, when you're walking in the cemetery and you see a tombstone and there's just fresh flowers around it, and it's like kind of how the light is shining on my hair right now, because there is a tree nearby and this little rays of light is shining on it. And he reminds me of that now that I'm trying to recall the memory of how he appeared in my inner world, because he's charming, but the face is not showing any kind of emotion. It's like just gray on the face. Yeah, like gray and heavy on the face, but everything else, you know, but recently, I'm not sure what changed in his life, or because he's around now more often. He's around more often. And I don't know if this is something that will last or if this is just something that's temporary. But he's around more often and I am seeing him more often. And the last time I saw him, I can feel the spirit smiling on his eyes. Sure, it took 3 years, but yeah, it took multiple times, several quite a while that I guess we got used to each other's presence. Because I also, at first, I kind of became a tombstone myself because I think it's something that's contagious. Because you notice how we change depending on who we are interacting with. Because something, yeah, like the colors, the primary colors, right? Red becomes close to blue, they produce violet. But when red becomes close to yellow, they produce orange. So I think it's kind of the same with the humans. Yeah. His lifetime and my lifetime met somewhere and it produced a unique blend of color scheme, maybe. And the last time I saw him, I felt that this color scheme has become warmer. Because yeah, it's just the feeling, because I felt that I became more comfortable with this person gradually as well. Because before, I feel, yeah, the tombstone, stage 1, stage 2, nervousness, stage, I don't know, somewhere along the way, there's still a bit of awkwardness, but not as much as it used to be. Because, yeah, you feel that the last time I saw him was the first time I felt the smile radiating on his eyes. I cannot recall him smiling before. Maybe he did show some hints that he could, but he didn't fully, like how I smiled like this or even like that. He shows some muscle movement on the face that he might, but it didn't go there. But the last time I saw the smile on the entirety of his face, and the deepest part of it was on his eyes. It's really weird feeling these things because I thought I am retired from this. I thought I'm retired tired from this. I thought it has passed. I thought it's something that you leave behind when you leave school. But yeah, it's nice to feel that comfortable with someone existing near you. Because it's such a different level of being at ease. Like I can rest sort of feeling. Like it's safe for me. You know, this person, another thing that I have not managed to tell you, this person knows that I am a closeted strange person. And that was not supposed to be the case. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the right time. So he found out that I am like this. So so every time I'm see him, I'm like, this person knows. And I'm also wondering if this person sees me and remember the thing that happened that he witnessed. I hope not, though. It's embarrassing. I don't get embarrassed a lot, but that is something that's, yeah. But I cannot act on what I feel. And even if there is this, even if the feeling is mutual, no. Maybe mainly because of the circumstances and my own personal circumstances as well. I couldn't have any romantic entanglements in my life right now. That's not something I can afford. I wish I can. But I cannot. I feel if I date anyone, really, if not him, let's just put that story aside. If I date, I feel like it would be unfair to the person, because you already know the status of my papers. It's just something that's maybe, yeah, I don't know, I just feel like it's unfair. I don't want someone to get so invested in me and then I have to leave. And at the same token, I don't want someone to marry me just because I had to leave. You know? I don't want it. So it's not the right time. But yeah, let's take the story that we set aside. It's here again now. But you know, when I see him, I sort of, I just wish he will have this people who will be kind to him, and a life where his heart will remain soft. And those adventures that will introduce him to so many possibilities of how a life could be lived. Yeah, he seems like a very like the heart is functioning properly. The heart, like they say, is in the right place. He seems like that kind of person. Yeah. And I hope I just hope that he could also find someone who makes him feel the same way I felt the last time when he looked at me and we looked at each other. Yeah, that I hope, because it's just so, like, my spirit just feels like fresh leaves after the long winter.